welcome. You're watching FII. I'm Sonal Mehrotra Kapoor. Now, so Elon Musk has invested $1.5 billion in Bitcoin. Along with that, his company soon, Tesla, will start accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment for its electric cars. Now, the world's richest man allocating $1.5 billion of his company's treasury to Bitcoin has made the conversation around this extremely controversial cryptocurrency pretty much mainstream. Now, on Elon Musk's announcement, Bitcoin surged to an all-time high, jumped as much as 20% in one day, getting to almost $45,000 for the first time. That's what one Bitcoin costs. In fact, as we speak, one Bitcoin costs around 35 lakh rupees. Let that sink in. Now, I'm sure chatter around cryptocurrency and Bitcoin has begun in your homes as well. But what exactly is Bitcoin? How does it work? Is it even legal in India? And most importantly, is it safe? Is it reliable? Can it possibly be a replacement for national currencies in the near future? Over the next 30 minutes, we will be answering all these questions for you and decoding the Bitcoin phenomena for you. But I really want to underline this. Before we go ahead, please do not take what you hear on FII today as an investment advice at all. Follow discretion and talk to your own financial advisor before you invest or trade in Bitcoin. That being said, let's go across to Rubina now, who takes you through how the journey of Bitcoin actually began.
First launched in 2009, Bitcoin is a kind of cryptocurrency or digital currency that exists completely online. By its very nature, the currency is decentralized without a single central bank to administer it, and the currency is stored in digital wallets. These wallets are backed by private and public keys for security, and the public key is what lets users transact with each other. All transactions are verified and recorded in a public ledger called the blockchain with complete transparency, ensuring that the system cannot be cheated. Because of its decentralized nature and the anonymity associated with it, the currency can be easily traded across users and countries without identifying the person who holds the Bitcoin. The popularity of Bitcoin has spurred a range of alternate cryptocurrency, including Ethereum, Dogecoin, and Binance. In India, Bitcoin stands in a grey area of illegality. As of now, it is not legal to trade Bitcoin. However, the Cryptocurrency and Regulation of Official Digital Currency Bill aims to ban Bitcoin. Instead, the Indian government seeks to create its own national cryptocurrency. India temporarily banned crypto transactions in 2018. However, the bill was overturned by the Supreme Court after cryptocurrency exchanges filed a lawsuit. Now, with the growing global acceptance of the digital fiat as legal tender, it remains to be seen exactly how the Indian government will proceed with this draft regulation.
All right, now that you know that, let me tell you some bizarre stuff from the world of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Bitcoin was actually founded by Satoshi Nakamoto, but this is believed to be a pseudonym, and nobody really knows the true identity of the person who wrote the original white paper. At one point, it was also believed that the Tesla and SpaceX founder Elon Musk himself created Bitcoin. However, Musk has categorically denied these claims. Now, one of the world's first Bitcoin transaction was actually to buy a pizza. And guess what? A man called Laszlo paid 10,000 Bitcoins, which today's worth would be close to 3,500 crore if my math is right. All for one pizza. Imagine that. Another bizarre story is that of James Howells, a man from Wales, who trashed a hard drive that contained about 7,500 Bitcoins. Now, you can make the conversion yourself this time, and the man now wants to dig through the landfill to locate those Bitcoins worth millions of dollars at this point. Now, due to its anonymity, Bitcoin is often also used and much criticized for its illegal activities on the dark web portals as well. So that's one of the reasons why it's mostly criticized. But where does India stand in this cryptocurrency system? Like we explained earlier, that it's a bit of a grey zone at the moment. But today something interesting happened. When the junior Minister of Finance, Anurag Thakur, when asked about Bitcoins in Parliament, said on record that government will soon bring a bill on cryptocurrencies as existing laws are inadequate to deal with the issues concerning them. He also added that regulatory bodies like RBI and SEBI do not have any legal framework to directly regulate cryptocurrencies, as they are not currencies or assets or securities or commodities issued by any identifiable user. Also adding that a committee of secretaries chaired by the cabinet secretary himself has already prepared a report on cryptocurrency and given it to the government. So this is pretty much becoming mainstream. Are we going to have a law on this very soon? I'm sure you have lots of questions like I have on the program today when it comes to Bitcoin, and we've got an excellent panel for you, people who actually live in the world of Bitcoin, and they are on the program with us today. Move forward on my panel, we've got Shivam Thakral. He's the co-founder and CEO of BuyUcoin. Shivam, I spoke earlier and he said that he also has about 3.5 lakh customers in India alone. And Shivam, is your company and trading companies like these, are these registered in the country? Because we're still in the grey area on where does it stand. We don't know if the government is going to ban it, what's going to happen. So the business that you do is pretty much legit?
Yeah, so we are registered properly under MCA in India. So we have cryptocurrency in our AOA, MOA. So we are like, we have told the MCA that we will be doing crypto business in India. So that's, we started our company with.
Right. That brings me to the next question. What exactly makes cryptocurrency so volatile? Is that just the trade and exchange market over there? Why don't, Shivam, why don't you answer that?
So I think it's in the nascent stage, although it's been there for like more than 10 years, but still like the people involved is comparatively very less and in comparison to the traditional market. So that brings in the volatility in the market.
Take that. Indian governments have indicated time and again, and even today, like I said, that they could well be banning cryptocurrency altogether. Where does that leave people, these lakhs of people who've already invested in it?
I think the cryptocurrency in itself is a phenomena which can't be banned. If we talk about Bitcoin,
cannot be banned. What do you mean by that?
So cannot be banned in terms of no single organization or any centralized organization controls it. So you can't go to their door and ask them to shut down. So it's more of even we are running nodes at our end, and similar to us, a lot of people are running nodes. So you have to go to a single node and close it down.
Platforms like yours.
So that will only will stop the trading through the banking channels, but it won't stop Bitcoin. You could hold your Bitcoin with yourself in your computer or on your paper, but it doesn't mean
what
that
will
Bitcoin
you do with it then?
You should see there would be some it's not just an Indian phenomena that Bitcoin is being traded only in India, so you could redeem it all across the globe. So it's acceptable all across the globe, not in all countries, but in maximum countries.
So you're essentially saying even if it's banned in India, people can still find out a way and figure it out and trade it in other countries where it is actually legal. So the way ahead is actually quite fascinating. This is a different world altogether that we're talking about. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us and giving us your insight into this. At the end of the program, I just want to say this one more time. NDTV is not endorsing, or don't take this as advice at all. Please follow your own discretion and follow the advice of your investment bankers before you make any investments or trade into Bitcoin. But it looks like at the moment that it's here to stay. That's it from me. Bye-bye.